Hey everyone, this is Stefan from ProjectLifeMastery.com and welcome to my March 2017 monthly goals report where every single month I give you guys an update on my goals and the progress that I've made since the beginning of the year. So this has been a ritual that I've done for several years now. Most of you guys that follow me consistently know about my monthly goals reports. I primarily do this, number one, as a way for me being accountable to myself. By me publicly sharing my goals and sharing them with you guys, it forces me to step up at a much higher level. It creates a level of accountability. And then it just so happens that hopefully I can inspire people in the process and just kind of demonstrate the power of goal setting and the power of consistently checking in on your goals, because it's amazing what you can accomplish if you commit to it and you set your mind to it, you take massive action. So right now I'm streaming from a few different places. I've got my laptop here in front of me, but I'm streaming to YouTube, I'm streaming to Facebook, I'm streaming to Instagram and Periscope. So for those of you that are joining in live right now, I want to thank you, and I'd love to hear from you guys and hear where you guys are joining in from. So leave a comment in the chat. Let me know your name and let me know your location. And then it's always a bonus too if you want to give a thumbs up or share the stream. That helps me get my message out to more and more people. And by the way, you guys can probably see the background here. I just finished on the weekend setting up my wall of greatness, or my wall of inspiration. I've been collecting a lot of memorabilia now for a while, and everything here is an autographed picture. So I've got autographed up there's Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, huge fan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Michael Jordan, Richard Branson, Wayne Gretzky, Conor McGregor, LeBron James, and Bruce Lee's is not autographed, but that is an authentic training pads that he has for, working out and doing his martial arts and everything. So pretty cool. I got more coming. I got Muhammad Ali coming, which is probably the most expensive one that I've got. Other than that, the Michael Jordan one is pretty expensive, but looking forward to it, and just kind of pimping out my office right now. So I'm excited to have the finished result to be able to share with you guys in the future. Okay, so who do we got here that's joining today? We've got Nima from London. We got someone here from South Africa. Welcome, guys. Oh, let me see who else we got here. You're really impressing. I've been following you from the Middle East, Iran. Wow. We got Karen here. We got Patrick. How you doing? You got people joining in from all over, from California, from Russia. My name is Ikram, watching from Antwerp, Israel, St. John's. Cool. We got people here on YouTube from Croatia, Austria, Ireland, Moldova, Portland, Oregon. And let me just do a quick check here on Facebook. We've got Prianta from Italy. We've got Mark from New York. We got Casey from Texas. We got Antonio here. Good to see you. We got Alex in the house. Good to see you, Alex, from Quebec. Awesome. Good stuff, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys being here, taking the time. I'm going to first dive into my goals. This is the ritual that I do. I typically go into my goals first. The goals that I have, you can find them at ProjectLifeMastery.com. Okay, ProjectLifeMastery.com. I haven't put together the goals list yet for March. Typically, I record this and then afterwards I update that. But if you want to go back to previous goals reports, you can get an idea of a lot of the goals that I have. I'm sure once people are watching this on YouTube, the replay of this, then the blog post will be up for that. And then I do want to mention as well that today the price goes up for the Life Mastery Accelerator. So Life Mastery Accelerator is the new monthly mentoring program that I just released. We have an early bird discount happening right now. So you can join for only $19 a month, just a bit more money than a Netflix subscription. The price goes up in a few hours. We're actually doing the first live stream tomorrow, which is April 4th. I think at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Basically in the program, I teach more high level, more premium content. And then I also do a Q&A And there's also a lot of really great bonuses that you can find in there as well. So the price is going up soon. You guys can learn more about that at lifemasteryaccelerator.com. There should be a link below in YouTube and on Facebook. But I'm excited. We've had a lot of people that have joined in that program so far, and I'm really excited to now start teaching more premium content that I haven't shared anywhere else, and really going deeper into mastery and mastering every part of your life. So I'm really excited for that, and I know a lot of you have already joined, which I'm definitely excited for. But if you haven't yet, there's still time to join and save a little bit of money in the process. Okay, let me pull up my goals here. Dive into it. Okay, my first financial goal that I have for myself is that I'll easily make $2 million in revenue while impacting thousands of people's lives by December 31st, 2017. And for the month of March, my income went way up. It was actually lower in the month of February, if you guys remember back in February. For March, it's $184,814.88. So that is a really good month. If I can keep up that amount of money consistently, then I'll hit my goal of $2 million. And oftentimes it's the result of different promotions that I've got going on. Just money that's been received. Even actually, for an example, an investment, I got repaid back some money from an investment that I made last year. So it's a number of different things. One thing I'm also proud of that has been really growing, and I've been sharing this as well, which is my next goal, is building up my stock investment portfolio. So many of you guys know I invest in a lot of dividend paying stocks, and I make a lot of income from these stocks. And for the month of March, that was almost $6,000 that I made just in dividends, pure passive income from blue chip companies, index funds, bank stocks that are very secure. So I'm really excited for that because I've always viewed that as the ultimate form of passive income that is like totally passive and more secure, because banks and index funds and certain companies have already stood the test of time long term. So that's what I've been doing with the money that I make, is I invest a lot of it for my future, for my retirement, for my kids, and been really into that. So great month overall. For those that are interested in the ways that I make money online in my business, then check out the free course that I've got at projectlifemastery.com/free course. Okay, projectlifemastery.com/free course, 100% free. It's like a 7-hour course that goes really deep into 7 different ways that I make money online, and it's pretty comprehensive. So you guys can benefit from that and just learn more about how I make money online. Okay, next goal is I'll easily have a $2.5 million stock investment portfolio by December 31st, 2017. For the month of March, it was $2.2 million, $2,213,184.18. And so that is combined with 2 different investment accounts that I have within my companies. One for Project Life Mastery, another one for Life Mastery Holdings. But I'm getting close. A lot of the money right now, I think I have maybe $200,000 to $300,000 just in cash right now in that investment account, because after reading Tony Robbins' book Unshakable and talking to a number of friends, I think we're due for a correction pretty soon. So I've been kind of keeping a certain amount of money in cash just to take advantage of a correction. In fact, I highly recommend Tony Robbins' book Unshakable, because he talks about how every year there's typically a correction in the market. And a correction, I think what he said determines that is a drop of 10% or 14%. And if you look at history, every year there's been that. For example, last year, the month of January, there was a correction. And I remember specifically myself, because I ended up buying a lot of stock and everything during that time. So I think we're due for a correction pretty soon. It's good to have cash available, especially if you're an investor. And beyond that, there's speculation from Tony Robbins in his book and other the financial minds that he interviews, is that there's going to be a recession coming up too, just because there's, again, a cycle for that. I forget the numbers that he said, but I think it's like every 7 years or every 10 years, there's typically some bigger recession that happens. And he breaks down the difference between a correction, a recession, and a depression. So fascinating book, highly recommend it. I've read Money Master the Game. This is a shorter version of that, but he has some newer, more updated stuff that he doesn't really share there as well. So highly recommend that book. Okay, moving along. Business goals, I'll easily host the Life Mastery Transformation Seminar. Love the process, help people transform their lives by January 30th. We did that in January. Right now, I might be planning another seminar in Vancouver, maybe sometime in August. So this would be a similar seminar, but it'd be a 3-day event. And this seminar is going to be an improvement of what I did before in January, because the January one that I did was more of a smaller scale. And now that I feel like, people loved it and it was an awesome experience, I want to turn it to a 3-day event because we're pretty tight for time at that seminar. And I want to open it up to more people. So it's going to be in Vancouver. Right now, we're just securing the venue for that. And we're probably just going to have up to 100 people to be able to come to it. But yeah, excited for that. If you guys are on my email list, you'll get notified of when that's available. Okay, moving on. I'll easily launch the Life Mastery Accelerator program. Love the process. Help people accelerate every aspect of their lives on a monthly basis. We launched that last week, and it's been going great so far. We've got a lot of people joining in. Awesome bonuses that people have really been enjoying. A lot of people have been signing up for the 1-year part of that too. So I love the commitment of people just fully committing to the program for a year or more. But really excited for that so far. We're doing the first live stream for that tomorrow. I'll easily launch the Online Business Mastery Accelerator program. Love the process and help people accelerate their online business success on a monthly basis. We launched that already. That's a completed goal. In fact, I just did the monthly live stream for that on Saturday. So that was a great stream that we did there too. And by the way, I'm just going through my goals quick. There's a few goals. A number of the goals I've already achieved so far for the year. Other goals that I'm more focused on and making progress in currently. So I'll give you an update on that. But some of the ones I've already achieved, I'm just going to go through them pretty quick because there's no point talking about it so much every single month. Next is I'll easily launch the Life Mastery Transformation video training program. That has not been worked on yet. That is going to be worked on most likely during the summertime. Right now, I've been spending a lot of time developing content, a lot of my own unique content, and it's required a lot of days of just brainstorming and sitting in front of my whiteboard and drawing things and writing things down and really backwards engineering my own success and things that I've done, my beliefs, my mentality, so I can create unique frameworks, or taking things honestly from other people and trying to evolve it and make it better or integrate it or synthesize the content in some way. So that's been an ongoing process. That's probably the hardest part that I've been doing, because that takes months or even years. And that's why this Life Mastery Transformation program has taken a long time, because I've been spending months now just really thinking about and creating the content, because I want to make sure it's really, really good. It's not as simple as just recording a bunch of videos and putting it up there. I want to make sure that each video, everything that I teach, is strategies and concepts that can really make a difference in people's lives. So I'm spending a lot of time on that, and hopefully you'll be ready to start being filmed during the summertime. Next goal is that I'll easily publish 200 plus videos on the Project Life Mastery YouTube channel while impacting thousands of lives. We did 21 videos published for the month of March. That brings us 55 videos so far for 2017. So definitely on track for that goal. I'll easily publish 200 plus blog posts on projectlifemastery.com while impacting thousands of lives by December 31st. We did 25 blog posts for the month of March. That's 64 blog posts total. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying a lot of the free video and content we've been putting up there on YouTube and on the blog and on the podcast. Next goal is that I'll easily have at least 250,000 YouTube subscribers on the Project Life Mastery channel by December 31st. I think we're at around 187,000 subscribers, which is great. I'll easily have at least 1 million views per month. Right now, we had 636,000 views for the month of March. So it's actually up from February, but it's still overall down from January. January just happened to be just an awesome month. I don't know why, just January over 700,000 views, which is pretty awesome. Next, I'll easily have at least 150,000 unique visitors per month to projectlifemastery.com. For the month of March, it was 132,000 unique visitors. So still averaging around 130,000 or so, although January was the highest month of 156,000. But one of my next projects that I'm working on is to relaunch and redesign the Project Life Mastery website, because we haven't updated the design of it in a few years. So I want to redesign that, and right now still trying to find different designers and developers to work on that project. But there's a lot of things I've learned that can improve the search engine optimization of it and get more traffic and convert better and just have a better experience for people coming to the blog. So excited for that, and I think that will overall make a difference to the traffic that we get. My next goal is that I'll easily host a high-level online business mastermind event in Vancouver. Love the process, help people build and grow their online business by December 31st. We've got that scheduled for July. Right now, that's pretty much almost sold out. I think there might be one spot left for that, but that's only for people that have already been a customer of mine that can apply and be a part of that. It's not for everyone. It's an application process only, but really excited for that event coming up. Next is I'll easily relaunch Affiliate Marketing Mastery, help hundreds of new people build their own successful online business. No plans for that yet. That's going to probably be maybe October, September, October, November, one of those months. I'll easily launch the Project Life Mastery merchandise by December 31st. So that's actually getting a lot closer now. I'm not sure if you guys can see my shirt here. This is a Project Life Mastery t-shirt. So we've been developing some apparel and clothing. It's been taking a few months because I've been really wanting to make sure the quality is really, really good and the designs are really good. So, we had a batch and just kind of going through the different fabric and material and the different quality, and a lot of it just wasn't up to the standard that I have. And so I think now we've got the quality that we like and a lot of really great designs, and I think it's pretty much good to go. We've had a model, doing photo shoots and everything, so that's getting ready as well. So I think this can be ready to be launched maybe sometime this month. We'll see. So this is a shirt that says "Dream it, do it, live it." We've also got some other mastery shirts and other inspirational types of things. And you guys can see the last one in my last video. I wore a mastery shirt, and so we got a number of different designs coming, and I'll be sure to notify you guys when that's available. Next, I'll easily improve and redesign projectlifemastery.com website by December 31st. Haven't started that yet, although been collecting a few ideas for that and trying to find really, really good quality designers that I can work with for that. But probably going to work on that either this month or next month. I'll easily create some new awesome features for K-Optimizer 2.0 to help impact Kindle publishers grow their online business. We achieved that back in January. Right now, we've had some new features being developed that are in beta testing. I think it's almost ready to be rolled out. I got to talk to my brother about that. But so we've got a number of new features that can help publishers. Our latest feature was helping publishers be able to edit and format their Kindle book so they can upload it to Amazon and Kindle and just do it really, really fast. And then we've got a better feature coming pretty soon. So if you're a member of that, then that can definitely benefit you. Okay, let's move on to health and fitness. And by the way, how you guys doing so far? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you guys are still there. I'm going to engage with you guys a little bit more once I finish going through all my goals. I just want to go through these first, and then I'll answer some questions that you guys have, although I don't have too much time today because I've got a coaching call coming up too. All right, let's get back to the goals here. Okay, health and fitness. I'll easily complete a 15-day juice fast, cleanse my body, and create unstoppable energy by December 31st. So that has not been scheduled yet, although I might switch and actually do a water fast because my girlfriend has been really into fasting. She just finished doing a water fast for the last few days because there's this really awesome documentary that she saw on that. And so I'd be open to trying a water fast because I've done 2 15-day juice fasts in the past and I felt awesome from that. But when you're drinking juice, you're still getting calories and you're still getting carbs, and especially a bit of sugar too, because oftentimes the juice has some fruit in it. And when you do a water fast, you're more in a state of ketosis. So your body starts, just purely burning fat. And I don't know too much about it just yet, but my girlfriend is really knowledgeable on that, and she has these strips where you can test in the morning. You test your urine that can tell you the state of ketosis that you're in and everything too. So I'm always open to new things, and that's something I'm probably gonna maybe try doing later this year. Okay, next health and fitness goal is I'll easily complete Tough Mudder and Whistler with my girlfriend Tatiana. Love the process. So that is scheduled in June. I'll easily complete the Spartan Race in Vancouver. Love the process. That's also in June. And then also complete the Scotiabank Half Marathon in Vancouver. Love the process. That's also in June. So I've got back to back to back, throughout weekends, some endurance, fitness related activities. My training has been good, going pretty well. Especially now that the weather's getting a lot nicer in Vancouver. So I've been outside more, walking around, going for runs in the morning as part of my ritual. So that's been going really good overall. Next, I'll easily do yoga once a week, increasing my flexibility, relieving tension by December 31st. I've on track with that in March. Did it more than 4 times actually, because I've been modifying my morning ritual, and been spending a lot of time stretching, doing yoga in the morning as well. So that's been something that's made a difference for me, just because I find, the more that I stretch, especially also using a foam roller too, I've been using a lot. And my girlfriend bought me this like massage thing that you put over your shoulders and your back, and it massages you. But I've been into things like that because I find it just releases a lot of tension in the body and it loosens you up. And you just feel really good. You feel really good throughout the day when you're stretched out. Oftentimes when you wake up in the morning, I know for me, because I do the stretching and the yoga, my flexibility is not good. And the more that I warm up throughout the day, it gets better. But I found just starting off my day now, I've been doing meditation, and then I finished the meditation with some stretching and some yoga. And that's just made a huge difference in just how I feel throughout the day. So try it out. Stretching is good for you. I often do it when I'm watching videos and whatnot too. I always like to try to make sure that I'm doing something, whether I'm on my treadmill desk or getting a massage or on the rebounder or using the foam roller or stretching, doing something while I am, maybe watching or listening to something. I found I get a lot of benefit by doing it that way. Okay, next I'll easily use my PEMF mat at least once per day, 5 times per week by December 31st. I was on track for that from March, although I did travel a bit in March, so those are the exceptions. But since I've been in Vancouver, I've been using my mat every day, especially during my meditations and my stretching. Next, I'll easily hire an amazing personal trainer to help me get in amazing shape, stay focused, help me achieve my fitness goals. I've found a trainer, but I have not hired them yet, because I was talking to them and I said, listen, I'm going to Australia in 2 weeks. And he said, it's probably better that we start during the summertime when they're back. So I'm probably going to hire that person and train with them in Vancouver during the summertime, maybe in June. But right now, my training's been going good. I've been consistent, pushing myself a lot further. So definitely happy with how that's been going. I'll easily do a DEXA scan every 3 months to track my muscle mass, body fat, and bone density. Last time was in January. I'm due for one this month. So I've got one scheduled, I think, coming up here. So gonna get some tests done. I'll easily get a massage twice per month. I was on track with that. And I'll easily get tested at least once for my live blood analysis, allergy, hormones, metals, etc. So I'm not sure if you guys watched my vlog that I did on my YouTube channel where I shared in San Diego, my girlfriend and I got a really comprehensive blood work done. I got the results back from that. Learned a lot of things about myself. I'll maybe share in a future video. A lot of things that right now I'm working on improving. And then this Friday, I'm getting some testing done with the naturopath. I think it's like a metals test. I'm not entirely sure, but I got a friend that recommended that to me. And so my assistant booked that, and that's on this Friday. And hopefully I get the results back pretty soon for that also. Okay, mind, emotions, and spiritual goals. I'll easily complete the 100-day challenge, help me achieve some of my biggest goals by December 31st. That is coming to a close, almost done, my 100-day challenge, so really excited for that. I'll easily complete the 30-day morning ritual challenge. I've achieved that. My morning ritual's been on point, unstoppable, so that for me is, always the game changer in my life. I'll easily complete a 30-day complaint-free challenge, be more positive and happy by December 31st. Have not started that yet. I'll easily complete a 10-day silent meditation retreat with Vipassana to deepen my meditation practice and grow spiritually. That is tentatively booked in end of November, December. I can't submit my application yet for that until July for those dates, but I've got it booked in my calendar. And when July rolls around, I'll confirm that. But that would just happen to be the best time of the year for me to do it. I'll easily attend a 3-day Tantra workshop. We achieved that back in February. I'll easily attend Date with Destiny, the leadership program to develop my leadership skills, help change people's lives. That is scheduled in May. That's why I'm going to Australia, or at least one of the reasons why I'm going to Australia. And so I'm looking forward to that. That's at the end of May. I'll easily attend the National Achievers Congress. I achieved that last month. And I'll easily read at least 20 books to enhance my knowledge, mindset, and skills by December 31st, 2017. I've read 4 books so far this year. The book that I've been going deep in right now is a book called Spiral Dynamics by Don Beck. And it's basically the work, and Chris Cowan, but it's the work of Claire Graves. And it's basically sharing they call it just the model of psychoevolution, basically sharing the 8 levels of consciousness that human beings go through. Really, really fascinating stuff, but it's a little bit dense. It's a little bit of a boring book, to be honest with you. It requires a lot of focus and rereading stuff and really trying to understand it. I've probably been spending 15 hours so far just going through that book and also watching videos and really trying to understand the model and break it down and everything too. But really fascinating work, and it's definitely making a difference in my life. So the book Spiral Dynamics, highly recommend checking it out. Other books that I've read are on the blog that I share. I'll easily go to church at least once a week on Sundays to grow my relationship with God by December 31st. That was done 3 times for the month of March. So been consistent with that, but it's been the exception of travel. When I've traveled or been in different cities, it's been much more challenging to do that. Now let's move on to some fun travel, social, relationship goals. I'll easily host a fun activity once a month with my friends, creating more magic moments. We did that in the month of March. We had a poker night, UFC night, which was a lot of fun. I'll easily enjoy a fun family vacation, creating fun and magic moments. That was delayed and it's now booked for the summertime. I'll easily update, although just actually I think last weekend it was my nephew's first birthday. His name's Jack. Just turned 1 year old, and it was a lot of fun to go visit my sister and see my family and everything and spend some time. So that was fun. So that doesn't really count though as a fun family vacation, but it was just a fun family get together. And I'll easily update our relationship journal with Tatiana at least once a month to further enhance and grow our relationship. Been on track with that as well. Okay, I'm just going to go through the other ones real quick, guys, and then engage with you guys a little bit. Thank you guys for your patience. I'll easily travel to Australia, so my flight's booked, leaving in 2 weeks for that. Excited. I'll be in Sydney. I'll be in Melbourne. I'm going to go to Fiji and going to be up in the Gold Coast as well. So I'll be there for about a month and a half or so. And if you're on the events list that I put out, and you live in Australia, then I'm going to be putting on probably a 1-day mastermind. I won't be able to take everyone, I'm not going to be able to host a big event or anything like that, because to do that, there's a lot of logistics involved in booking and rooms and volunteers and all that sort of thing. So I'm just going to put on a 1-day mastermind event that I've been putting on for business, life coaching with me. And for those that are interested in coming out to that, I'll put it on. It's going to be fun. Get a chance to meet me, go for dinner. And if you're on the events list at projectlifemastery.com/events, projectlifemastery.com/events, then I can email you and notify you of that. Okay, next, I'll easily travel to Ethiopia. That's being done in October to volunteer. I'll easily travel to Jackson Hole, achieve that. California, spend at least a month there. That's planned for November, December. Attend at least 2 Brotherhood Mastermind trips, done one so far, other one is yet to be scheduled. I'll easily go snowboarding at least 5 times. Only did twice so far this year. I'll easily do at least 3 photo shoots, get amazing photos. Right now, we're just confirming a photo shoot before I go to Australia with someone. So just locking down the dates for that, but that's going to be a fun photo shoot coming up. I'll easily host a monthly coaching session for the Project Life Mastery Teen Mentoring Program. Been consistent with that every month. We just finished the one up for March. That is for the teenagers that I mentor that are 18 years old and younger. If you're a teen watching this right now and you're 18 and younger, or you know a teen that's 18 and younger that's looking for some mentorship, guidance, an empowering community to share whatever challenges you might be going through, get some help from myself and the other members, then you can check out my teen mentoring program. Just go to projectlifemastery.com/teen mentoring. Okay, and then you can apply for that, and then you can join the group that we got there. I'll easily fund at least 2 houses for families suffering from poverty, changing their lives by December 31st. Have not taken any action on that. I took a little bit of action on that, setting up a page, but I have not confirmed yet the trip that I'm going to go on, because this is contingent on the country that I'm going to go to and the community that I'm going to build the houses. Because I'm not just funding the house, I'm actually going there to build it too and volunteer. So I've yet to confirm a location for that, because they don't have their schedule yet either. So for the later in the year, but that's probably going to be November, December time, and definitely looking forward to it. I'll easily fund a school. To be built with Change Heroes, Imagine One Day, or another organization. Same thing. Right now, have not determined the location for that, but that's a goal that I'll focus on a little bit later in the year. I'll easily volunteer in Ethiopia to build a school that I funded. That is confirmed for October. And I'll easily cultivate the habit of giving more by giving to those that are homeless and truly in need every opportunity that I get. I've been pretty consistent with that also. I actually, I don't share a lot of the things I do, but I watched this commercial, those commercials that are on TV. And, one thing that I was really, there's actually 2 things. One has been, I was watching a commercial on TV, and it was around animals that, there's a lot of animal cruelty, I guess, that's out there, and these animals don't have homes, and they're being just horrible things that people do. It's insane how people treat animals that I was not even aware of. And that organization, I think, was called ASPCA. I think that was the website for that, but that really moved me, and I was like, man, I gotta do something about that. And it has really inspired me. And oftentimes I give, but I get inspired because I want to do better in my life so that I can give more, that I can make an even bigger impact. Because I think that money helps when you can give it, or even your time. But I've been thinking more, how do we as human beings create systems that exist, or somehow change the level of consciousness of human beings so that people don't have to resort to that. And I've been more and more associated to the work that I do in terms of influencing people on YouTube or through videos or online, because hopefully through this process I can inspire people to be better people, to be more conscious, to be more generous, more giving, more kind, and that can have a ripple effect, and that impact can help humanity just be better overall. And it's just such a huge feat to be able to make an impact like that through humanity. But I know that as the years go on, I'll be hopefully able to influence and inspire millions of people and make a bigger impact in that way. Not just by giving money or volunteering, but helping people shift their mindset and their beliefs and their level of consciousness. So that's one of the goals that I've been thinking about a lot more of. And another reason why I do what I do, because I want to make a bigger impact than that. Because I know that if I can inspire someone to be more generous or more kind, that has a ripple effect with the people that they interact with in their life. Like for me, I am a giver today because of people like Tony Robbins and Wayne Dyer and Jim Rohn and these philanthropists like Bill Gates and these incredible human beings, Mother Teresa, studying her work and reading her books. They've influenced me to give more. And I thought to myself, wow, look how many people that they've influenced to be more generous, and that has a ripple effect. And so if I can have a role in that in some way, shape, or form and help people be more generous and be more conscious in their life, then that has a more collective ability to make a bigger impact in the world, and more people to give money or time or to share the message and spread that forward. So I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now, but that's kind of what I've been thinking about lately. And also finding new organizations, charities that I can contribute to. So I've been doing that as well. So anyways, those are my goals. That's 50 goals that I just kind of went through pretty quick with you guys, or at least I try to be quick with it. So overall, it's been a great month. Been really happy lately. A lot of progress has been made. My team and myself have been pretty busy gearing up for Australia, creating a lot of new content. Overall, life has been pretty awesome. So hopefully you guys have been doing awesome as well. Hopefully you guys have been taking action with your goals, making progress, and enjoying life fully. Because, if you're going to be spending your life in the process of things, you got to make sure you enjoy it, right? You got to make sure you're having fun along the way. So let me switch back here just to the chat. I want to thank you guys for being patient. And if you guys are around, I'll answer some questions and engage with you guys a little bit. You guys can post on Instagram, Periscope, Facebook, YouTube. I'm just going to go to the chat here and see what's been going on with you guys. Give you guys some shout outs. Okay, let's see what we've got. Love your morning routine. I'm implementing it to my days. Thank you. Awesome. Definitely happy to hear. I want to do another video sharing my newest morning routine. A lot of things that I still do, but probably in the summertime, I'm going to film something with my videographer and just kind of have him follow me around doing the morning rituals. So right now I just kind of teach what I do and explain it, but I thought it'd be cool to actually have a video of me going through the ritual. It might actually kind of seem boring to a lot of people, but just another level of transparency, showing what I do step by step throughout the day, what it looks like, how silly that it can seem in a lot of cases, because sometimes I'm jumping up on my trampoline and I'm yelling things out loud. I'm getting excited and passionate, talking to myself. But hopefully by doing that, it can actually be a demonstration, an example for people of what a morning ritual looks like. Susanna says, do you have a video or blog describing your morning routine? Yes. If you do a search on my YouTube channel or on my blog for morning ritual, then you can find my oldest one, which is 5 years old, and then my newer one, which is 2 years old, I think. So just do a search for that, morning ritual, on projectlifemastery.com. Awesome. Nick here says, hey, Stefan, just an update. Last month, I asked you how many Kindle books I would need to sell to get to $5,000 a month. I applied what you told me, and I'm currently at $1,000 a month and growing. Bravo, my friend. Happy to hear that, Nick. Great job. Keep it up, my friend. It's much more to come. Oftentimes I found that what's always exciting about me along my journey has been just getting little tastes along the way. When you get a taste of making some money online, that first $100, $100, $500, $1,000, I found for me what was more powerful is not that amount of money, but what it represents, because I would start to think to myself, oh my God, wow, I know that now I've achieved $1,000 a month. I could then get to $2,000 a month, or $3,000, then eventually $5,000. Then it's going to turn into $10,000. And so I just get really excited about the possibilities that are coming. And that comes, what shifts with that is a different lifestyle. So I think, man, if I can make $5,000 or $10,000, then I can upgrade my apartment, or I could get a new car, or it allowed me to travel more. I can quit my job. And so I found that's the really exciting point about that. So you end up getting more momentum after that. Once you start getting results, it validates for you the belief that what you're doing works, and then you get more confidence, and then you do more, and that scales up. So make sure as well, though, you're building a sustainable brand and sustainable income, because a lot of people, they just make money, doing something, and it maybe works for a few months or even a year, but it doesn't last. And so what I'm into teaching people is how to make sustainable income online, to build a business that you can actually use to quit your job. Because even if you're making a certain amount of money, even $5,000 a month, you don't just want to quit your job right then and there. You're going to want to wait till that's secure for at least a few months or even 6 months or maybe even longer than that, and make sure it's really secure and consistent, and that you protected your money, that you're looking at any potential negatives that could happen, downside, so that you feel safe and secure quitting your job and pursuing that full time. So that's another thing we're thinking about as well, is being prepared for that and thinking about, it's not just about making money, but it's about making sustainable money long term. All right, let's move on. Let's see who we got here. I'm going to jump over to Facebook. Awesome. We got Layla here. We've got Mark. How you doing? Awesome. We got Alex. We got Carla here. I like to join with you, and I like to invest my money with you. Please tell me how I can get profits. Listen, you don't invest your money with me or give me your money in that way. That's not what I do. I inspire people by giving them training, education, and knowledge that you could then use to build a business and be able to create your own money. Oftentimes I'm reminded of the phrase, can't really talk today, the phrase that if you just give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day, but if you teach a man how to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime. And so I'm more inspired to give people the information, the training, the knowledge, the mentality, the mindset that you could then take and then apply that to your business, to starting a business, or to any aspect of your life, because the principles of what you learn of success in life, they apply to any other area of your life, whether that's your health, your body, your business, whatever that might be. And that's what I try to make my focus, is providing information that can help you develop and become more. All right, so let's jump back in here and see any other questions that you guys got. Okay, you have any videos of making money online? I remember I saw the one where you sell some sort of pill on Amazon. Do you have anything else like that? So I think you're referring to my brand Life Mastery Nutrition, where we sell supplements on Amazon. If you're interested in Amazon training, then go to projectlifemastery.com/FBA, projectlifemastery.com/FBA. That's like a free training that I have, because I've done some videos in the past on Amazon FBA physical products. So head on over there, put in your name and email's free, and then basically I'll send you, I send on that email the best videos that I have in terms of teaching Amazon and kind of step-by-step and different resources that I put together that have benefited me. So that's what I'd recommend for you. Otherwise, you can just search around on my channel or my blog, and anything else that I've done, you can typically find it there. Where do I go to learn how to fish? Well, what you'd want to do is you want to find someone that is fishing or is an expert on that. They're getting results. They're consistently catching the fish. And then you would learn from them. You would invest in their course, their training, their information, their guide, their program, whatever it is that they have available, so that you can get their more in-depth, step-by-step premium content to take you from A to Z to getting the results and teaching you how to fish for yourself. So that's what I recommend. I've got some of my own training and courses. There's other people that have got their own. Find someone that you resonate with. Find someone that you connect with, that inspires you and that you trust and you believe in, because you got to believe in what they're teaching you. You got to believe in the teacher, and you got to believe in the process, and you got to believe in yourself. If you're skeptical, if you're on the fence, if you're lacking that belief, if you're dabbling, then it's not going to work for you. So make sure that you find someone that can teach you and teach you from A to Z. I've got a number of resources that I recommend in my free course, where I share the 7 ways that I make money online, and I share a number of resources for each of those. So that could maybe benefit you as well if you're looking for more clarity on which business model that you want to pick and the best way to get started for that. So again, that free course, projectlifemastery.com/free course. Put in your name and email there, and it's a 7-hour free video series that go into each of the models, including Amazon, publishing, affiliate marketing, info products, and that can give you more clarity on where to get started. And yes, the links are in the description as well. Okay, Kristen says, looking forward to the Life Mastery Accelerator life coaching session tomorrow. Hello from Iceland. Wow, awesome. I'm looking forward to it as well. You have no idea how your channel has been helped me focus on my goals and work to reach them. Awesome. Happy to hear that. Always an honor to be able to serve you guys and make a difference in your life. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'm going to maybe see, one or two more things. Then I got to go. I've got a coaching session coming up I got to get ready for. Let's see who we got here on Instagram. Awesome. We got Nathan here. He says that I saw you at the National Achievers Congress. It was nice to see someone modeling, doing the same things as me. Awesome. Happy to hear. Hopefully I had a chance to meet you. Always going to seminars. That's oftentimes where you can find me, either at my own seminars or I'm always going to different events and seminars to improve myself. All right, let's see. Okay, we got a question. I think I've watched your videos like 100 times. What's the amount to start a business? I think you're asking how much do you need to start a business? It really depends on the business that you're starting. Whether it's an online business, offline business, whether it's a business that requires inventory, physical product. Every business will have some expenses, whether that is just setting up a domain name and hosting and maybe setting up an email list, and there's some expenses like that, but it really depends. And again, that's a question that I answer inside my free course. I hate to keep mentioning that, but the answers are there for you, so I'm not going to repeat the answer when it's already there. Go to projectlifemastery.com/free course, and then I share out of the 7 business models that I use how much on average it costs to start up each of the businesses, and I also talk about whether it's beginner, intermediate, more advanced, and just give you more clarity on which is the right one for you. So I think that would answer your question a lot more. Awesome. No, not many questions. It's a lot of people sending me love, which I appreciate. Okay, here's one. I watched your video with Zan Perion. I was amazed that you knew him. You and him are awesome. What would you do more and less of when you were 21? What would you do more and less of when you were 21? Good question. I mean, when I was 21, I don't know. I got no regrets when I was 21, because when I was 21, man, I was a machine. I was a machine of personal growth, and I was just taking massive action in my life, which I still am to this day. But I was actually probably more extreme when I was 21 in some cases, in terms of especially going out, my social skills, and I had a lot of confidence at that time too, because I was starting to put on seminars and everything too, and trying to impact people's lives. But if there's anything I could always do more of, it would be grow more. I always wish that I just would have invested more in myself, improved myself more, took more action if necessary, improved any aspect of my life, because that would have made a difference of where I am today. So the more that I could grow back then who knows, maybe I could be in a better position than I am today if I did. And doing less of, just probably less, just probably less, I don't know how to quantify this, but just less negativity or limiting beliefs. But the challenge is, at that time, it's like I wasn't even aware of those things. I wasn't really aware of some of the limiting beliefs or the patterns that I had that were potentially not good, right? So that's a tough one to answer, but probably, if I had been able to overcome certain limiting beliefs that I had back then, that would allow me to be in a lot better position as well. So if I had more awareness of that, that probably would have made a big difference for me. All right, guys, it's time for me to go. Thank you guys for joining in today. Always a pleasure. Just a final reminder that the Life Mastery Accelerator, the price is going up today. Join at lifemasteryaccelerator.com to take advantage of the early bird discount. But other than that, got some more videos coming for you guys pretty soon. Really excited for that. And I want to thank you guys for your support as always. And hopefully you guys have an awesome month of April. You guys take massive action. You're making progress. And you're getting to where you want to go. All right, guys. So have an awesome day. Talk to you later.